driven our Miata? Well, today I'm going to tell you just how to do that. If we make it to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube by May of 2024, which is our 5-year YouTube anniversary, it's going to be given to one of you lucky subscribers.
Wait!
So make sure to subscribe. You know, I leave the abyss one day and your car is blue. I come back the next day and your car is white.
They already knew that.
I've been in the abyss for a long time.
So,
awkward high five. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe because today we have for you
a review of my 2014 Porsche Cayman S.
Here's what I know. I know it has 325 ponies.
Horsepower for anybody that doesn't know what a pony is.
Well, I'm not talking like a Shetland pony. I'm talking like a thoroughbred racehorse.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what the weight is, but it's under 3,000 just by a little bit. It's actually 60 pounds lighter than the last generation.
Clearly you got like almost perfect weight distribution. This one we got a 6-speed manual, and in Sport Plus you get
auto blipping,
which is like the best version of everything.
He loves it for some reason. I don't know why.
Let's get behind the wheel here and show you guys our new toy.
Before we do that, make sure to go to Porsche St. Paul because they treated me right when they gave me this. They'll treat you right.
.325 is a good number. I would say that the Porsche people are liars. They are liars.
So, why don't you treat anything I have nicely?
Why would I? I mean, I think back to your childhood, and I'm just repaying you for all those things.
All the things I didn't treat nicely.
Oh my goodness. I think it has officially 325 horsepower, but I feel like it has more than that.
Yeah.
It probably has something to do with the weight and the angle of the Earth's curvature and, you know, all those things.
Are you trying to ruin the video already?
I love this gearbox. It is, and you said it, but I'm going to steal it from you. With this auto blip.
Yep.
It is like driving the most interactive PDK you could ever think of.
You're not wrong.
It makes you feel
because I said it.
Like a real race car driver.
It does. I know that a lot of people are really good at heel towing. I'm not. And I know you aren't very good at it either. So it makes life a lot easier for guys like us.
Absolutely. I mean, we could be really good at it, but we focus on, like, you know,
not crashing.
Not crashing. Okay, so you have the Cayman S.
Yeah.
2014.
Yep.
So you're into the 981.
First year of the 981.
It handles, and we say this about many sports cars, but it handles like it is on rails. The steering feedback is amazing. On some of these windy corners, and it is damp outside, the front end does get slightly light.
The back end can too if you want it to, in case you're wondering.
Other than that, the brake feel is amazing. The gearbox, the shifting, that feel is the best. I mean, maybe not the best that I've encountered, but it is top notch, right up there. The look of the 981 compared to the 987 is astonishingly different. I really thought that I would miss the 987.
The way it looked and the way the inside felt, right?
No, you look at this and you get inside of this, and this being the Cayman S with PASM, right?
Yep. No. Yes.
Yes. Is 10 millimeters lower than the standard S, which I believe is lower than the regular Cayman anyways.
Yep.
And it just has the looks, it has the feels, it's got everything. I mean, I want to hear what you have to say about your own car as you have driven it every day so far for a month or whatever.
You're giving too much credit. It's been 2 weeks.
I don't want to give it back to you, but for the sake of our viewers, I suppose I can hear what you have to say.
Now that we're almost not dead,
need more traction.
Yeah, that is true.
So, disclaimer, we went through like crazy rain in the last hour, so everything is super wet, and it is hard to get these tires warm.
And it's only 50 degrees out, so these tires aren't going to perform at their peak anyway.
So having this car for 2 weeks, what is your favorite thing?
Well, my favorite thing is the PASM, actually, because right now we're in the stiffest suspension setting, but driving to work and back, it is actually really soft. And it's nice, and I sound like an old man, but it's nice and comfortable.
There are some niceties of having the options to be comfortable.
Yeah. One thing I want to compare this to, other than my 987, is the 718, which is also known as the 982. That came after this. This was only a 3-year production cycle, and then the 718's been ever since. That you would think is what everybody would want. It's the best. In my personal opinion, and I'm an automotive journalist,
Professional automotive journalist.
this is better. Because you want an S model, because let's get straight before we yeah, it sounds so good.
It is just so nice to have that extra, and I feel like if you're not gonna get this 981 of the last of the flat six in the Caymans
Without getting a GTS 4.0 or a GT4 or RS, you get the flat 4.
yes, which we've driven them and they are nice.
I love
They're
the
very
Cayman
nice.
S we drove that the Porsche St. Paul was nice enough to let us review.
And they're fast.
Super fast.
But the one thing that we talk about and decided about this fact is that I'm gonna die.
It sounds so good, and it drives really well.
You miss some of the soul with the 4-cylinder.
Yes, you do. And to get the flat 6, you're at $100,000.
Right.
I don't have that much money.
No.
So if you're like me and you're not rich, like insanely rich,
I mean, we're getting there.
we're getting the
Pretty YouTube famous at this point, I would say.
the 987 is a great option, but what I think is better is the 981 because it has that extra refinement. It has the exterior, it looks very similar to the 718. The interior is practically the same too. So the combination of that makes this such an amazing car.
And can we talk? I don't know if this is going to come through on camera, but this blue interior is genuinely amazing.
It is.
Now, I will say you got the gloss
Carbon fiber.
So, I mean, that's probably maybe the thing I like the least. You should have gotten the matte.
You're never driving it again. You said something bad about it. Never again.
Never mind, I'll delete it out of the video.
I think we should wrap it up outside. Talk about our final thoughts of why this is such an amazing car and you should buy one.
Well, before you do that, why don't you downshift and let her rip, Tater Chip? What a ride that was. Guess what?
What?
We don't have to give this one back. We can do this tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
All right, so if he stops ever, I would like you guys to comment what you think should go on the side of it. Because we're going to put Turn 5 on there, but give color suggestions. If
Liveries you've seen?
Yeah, say there's the Martini livery that all Porsches have. If you like that one, say that there. Like, try to describe it that way, and we'll look into it.
Anyways, this 2014 Porsche Cayman S is leaps and bounds better
than the 987, and it's not any worse than the 718, 982 generation.
So for consumer purposes, I think what you'd want to get is a 981 Cayman S with PASM and the 6-speed auto blippy.
Well, you need Sport Plus then. And I would say that is one of the options I would choose because it changes the throttle response. It makes it just feel a little bit more spirited.
And the PASM is just nice because you can go from rock hard to like nice and comfy in the Cadillac.
All right.
Nice holding back there.
Thank you.
Anyways, before this goes way off the rails, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so excited for what we're going to be doing with this car, and it's because of your guys' support that we're able to do fun things like this and have these fun little toys.
Yep. And if you want a Porsche of any type, go to Porsche St. Paul. They've treated us right. They're the ones that give us all the review cars, except this one, because I bought it from them, so kind of.
Cliffhanger too, if you like the merch that we have or other merch, we got something in the works.
Maybe.
That I think you guys are going to like. Awkward i5, make sure you guys click like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go vroom vroom.
No, you're not going to go vroom vroom. I'm going to go vroom vroom.